in the same form. It's time to rip, so I flip and remain strong through all the phases and various stages. The scariest rages, I always have pages full of dope rhymes that I rip like shaman. MCs I'm bombing, still I remain calm and cool and collective. The beat is my home here, so rappers stand there. I present a stone clear picture. I painted them seeds and tainted. Your bitch fainted from putting my dick in her mouth, now ain't it funky? But I don't swell, I just excel. And you can touch this, so I don't sell. I'm not a mental slave in the devil game, so I reach the streets like Gavin never sang. A voice of gold, but a heart that's heart still. So the art to feel part of the dark appeal. Seeds I drill them, then I instill hymns of war. Let them know I'm raw before I kill them. Give them their last rites, they're holding their ass tight like son. I'm saying I'm insane in a rap fight. Words eject like shells from an AK. The riddle a body of a fake snake who say they can tear the best apart. They just pressing hard that I don't deal with children of a lesser god. And if you're a slave to the beast, I forget the rap, then I jack in your DCs, converted to feces, for maggots to nibble on, manure for plant life, for dregs to dribble on. I stick on and on like a color form, so who's ever stepping up, you better know I. Your tongue blisters when I enlist a style that's laced with poisonous mixtures, heavier than PCP, so you stay glued to the scene like a fiend for a quaalude. There's no antidote, alas the pain swells from your ears, then nearer to your brain cells. Your eyes collapse, then you let the mic go. You tried to shed light, but it wasn't right though, so now allow me to front properly. The crowd is full of stunts, full on props to be mine to collect. I make them so wet, they start to pour like a bottle of Moet. The stage is the killer field, playing the murderer. I'm putting the rest all of best who ain't heard of the D.O.N. to purveyor and slayer players. I'm extra strength like Bayer. Give them hell, more hell than a rock show. MC suicides up, cause I drop loads of lyrics from paper. And then I make the B-E-A-T drop like beta. So who the hell wanna go toe to toe with me? Yo, cats, cut them up, let them know it's the original. Can I get a few to put their hands together for the man that severs? And of course I'm clever. And whatever the outcome, I doubt some crumb in a rap race I outrun. The lyrical master, rhymes are faster, full of disaster. Break your face like plaster. So who's the after? This the elite microphone is for the bombs I recite. Words of rape and pillage, a whole village. Don't even try to get none, cause I will with the still, that's a microphone. I'm choking your boy with the cord and I get high long cause he got risky and tried to gamble up. We gas up on a bet, might handle her. My skills are unmatched in writing techniques. What other brother you know writes, sings and wrecks beats? And I get down like a soul man and drop the flavor like Keith on a slow jam. Wrists are slip from the shit that I rip with. So much force that a horse couldn't kick this. I drop the grammar, but not like hammer. I'd rather kick the frammer, lama, 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 and a beat that treats the elite one kingly. So bring me a deep one. Check Atlantic, the stacks are capital. A pyramid records on 7th Avenue. The rhymes are lyrical, the beats are spiritual. Compare with mine, your shit's satirical. A comedy of errors, cause the terror's near, son. And to the S to the ER, spell it. Don't smell it, I can tell it's making you think, making you sink into the ink. Just wink if you ain't a rat fake. Now pink is the color of another, but a loser can make And still you wanna diss a rock and roll singer, swinger. You're sort of sweet like a zinger. Hey Jazz, get that girl and bring her to the front. But not a loser or a stunt. If you're all that, yo, I won't front. I'm with it to kick it. If I'm a beginner, and if you're with it too, I'm in it to win it. But don't ever let me catch you in my pocket. I light that ass and shoot you like a rocket. Even in class, you knew you couldn't rock it. Academic studies, you had to knock it. Cutting class for grass, you had to jock it. You tried to pass it to me, I had to sock it to ya. If I was ever with the rulers, you wouldn't be down because you're just a loser. One who often fails miserably. I should know, I even had one live with me. She was hype, but not the type to get employment. You know the like, the dyke, the juice me for enjoyment. But I was large, pockets overflowing. Besides the fact I was doing a cousin, but she wasn't even knowing. Months later, sad face. A loser looking lonely like a leech without a place to lay ahead. But that's what you get when you try to play a dread. But hey, a bad is the only way you stay ahead. The truth hurts, but it won't hurt to tell the truth. I'm not a bruiser, but loser play loser too. Drop science like a can of napalm. I drop a loser like that if you say I'm weak, weird, whack, wild, or wonderful. It doesn't matter, cause always I'm the one to do a good deed. In the face of danger, I'm too clever, never ever anger. I won't lose, because I'm not a user, your friend abuser. You're a loser. A pal that'll do you a choose a guy who's a devious, mischievous. Yo, believe me, it's bad when a loser wanna use you and you got it this. But that's the way it goes. When you're playing those, you can't trust, get crushed like tomatoes. Girls on a mission, like a rabbi. Tried to grab my jock to claim I had my face in the nappy dugout. But not with you, love, cause you're a bug out. A basket case, scheming on my jacket. But when I hand you my heart, you just slapped it. But that's alright, that's why you gotta wonder, dear. Will I be back if you change the underwear? Nope, a loser can't get close to me. You're living foul, pal, when you're supposed to be going out like a champ, a prize fighter. Instead, you're just a rhyming lines biter. Tis, 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 what a diss. Now you're losers. I feel a piss, you're a loser.
A cat thought it's cool, but I pity the fool who try to rule it. It's silly boo, but you made yourself look really stupid. Because I used to think my homie Cupid had brought us together, but whether or not it was about the format, you saw that I could be trapped on like a doormat. Cool, cause I don't get upset. I just collect the rest of my deck and then jet. But you could believe the next time I hear you singing a weak shit, the nine is gonna go off in your face and break the pieces. I think you're in the business just to jerk. Cause you rap like paper and producing is hard work. You buy a me distract and think you got me. It's some of the fate of Gaddafi, now go back and track and shockly. Summarizing up the rap history, but missing me. That's a diss to me, cause anti-Drew, cause there's a mystery. You talk like cheap toilet paper jinx. No wonder shit you're picking up stinks. You're showing me how fickle a thing that's stylish. You're changing shit up every album just like a stylist. And that's the basic reason why the shit is bugged. The only hawker you could be is Harry Mudd. The style that I'm kicking's universal. It only took 2 minutes of rehearsal, but memorization merely means the mind is made a mental picture. Now I dick ya because I lynch ya. The itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow double about bikini, but I own the instrumental. I'm going on and on. That on the receiving end of a kicker. Then I'm a beat on your face like the basic, cause your soul like a dama. 8 ball, and that ain't all. You all I call to the stand, abandoned man, and ran 10 deep. Dressed in polo fin, you thought I ran solo, now you been sleeping on a pillow willow. Your weakest off the spillow. The clear the best you need, I need Brello. And you still go round spreading rumors. It's growing like a tumor, and all you can say is Don, have some humor. Listen, don't play me, do I look like purple graphics? Am I swung like a racket? Do I jump and buddy hack it? The rack is a beamer, and you scream to do my window. Whichever way the wind blows, that's the place the Kim goes. Straight up your anus, the planets that you stand on. Beefing at your lord, I think you got your hand on my nuts. But so what? At least I didn't kiss up for production, cause of construction, you ain't nothing. I'm rushing like dressing, with the lesson comes the flavor. The only flavor I ever gave her was the paper with the 7 digits. But for you, she switched it. Saw your ugly mother, she wasn't with it. I have knowledge of self, but I'm not a 5-center. I used to chill at the center when mom thought I went to the movie. So when Al Pacino went cruising, I was on Bushwick Ave using my brain to remain the same. The name of the game was survival. Until I read the Bible, I didn't have no rivals. I used to lust for the bus, and I would have been down with dust. But thanks to mom, I put my trust in the being who was seeing the end of demon fiending. Now I blew the whistle and you're screaming. Give me that back, the word, the verb, you heard the nerve. You got the urge to regurgitate and feed it to the ones who know the of me. Point blank, the shit you're pulling's lovely. You're a Weisenheimer until you find a style of suture. I'll give you the next single, then I'll boot ya. I'm going on and on, that track in the wax, explaining on and on, that track in the wax. Yeah, I'm going on and on, that track in the wax, explaining on and on, that track in the wax. Yeah, I'm going on and on, that track in the wax, explaining on and on, that track. You know why I got it. On and on, that track in the wax, explaining on and on, that track in the wax. I like to kick Ringo, but only when I sing those songs with the hook, George, Paul, and Ringo, and John. Hold up, that's my favorite Beatle. Always was a rebel, some thought he was evil. I like to spend time hitting coochie. After I flick, honey dip, lights are loosely. She asked me how was it? Yo, I didn't answer, because if I replied, I'd catch a whiff of cancer, and cancer's something I could do without. She lit a cigarette, but I was bigger, yeah, cause I do it out the window. 7 stories old, tell the young ones, and since I'm dropping science, they won't grow up dum-dums like a bullet, cause the brother got sweat. Dance against the real, I have to steal for what you get. And what got is just not a lot of chop bakes. It takes too hard to start selling like hotcakes and be milky. Don't forget the syrup. I even got your mother ride my dock like a stirrup. Playing horsey, cause she was bossy. I used the 3 plots so she wouldn't cry, because she be licking her chops, but she ain't right high. The bitch jumping around like she got the chicken pox. So I told her, see you sleazy, eat your few breezy, and you always get easy. I'm going on and on, that track in the wax, explaining on and on, that track in the wax. Yeah, I'm going on and on, that track in the wax, explaining on and on, that track in the wax, explaining on and on, that track in the wax.
MC, in other words, to define a rhyme. It takes a massive lyricism to find the line that'll shake brains and cause a surrender. For either gender, to ladies I send the rhyme I wrote while not trying to profile. The feeling's all true, baby. Check the whole pile. I don't half step when I got 2 legs, so I'ma go to work on a rap like a 2 shed. Build up storms that are strong for the seeing out, or better yet, screw it. Here's a freestyle, or maybe a fatter, batter brother, but I'd rather have a rapper that'll make me attack a jack faster. The lyrical master, as the rhyme, it has a flow. That was it, this is now, so I gotta show. I was progressing, I wasn't fessing. You're probably guessing if Lexus and Jetting I'm still being taught here, but I got a thought near sight. You got caught there, the beat is pumping, steaming, people screaming at the Don. I'm green, I'm dope, and rapping, even that weak track that was so perfect. A tap of cyanide wouldn't hurt this. I think you need a smack that fell into a dream state. Wake the hell up, smell the coffee, I mean take a whiff of the Folger. You ripping, I mold ya, I told you, don't even shift, or I'ma go to explode ya, blow your mind, didn't I? Cause I couldn't find another way to play ya. Did you enjoy the flavor over and over and over? I rock you like chimes. Read the lines. Yeah. 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 I ain't talking flavor. What is an MC? In a way, form of thesis. The thought decreases, cause those bits and pieces of paper had laid the foundation. Grabbed me up by the collar, said I was Asian. Out of my mindset, fantasies erupting. Posses of brain cells scheming and corrupting. Pushing me over the edge, I can't fight that idea. Sparking my soul saying, right, that insane. Damn, them came insane, men fame.
Got an MC that been slain, but I couldn't be running the mill if I wanted to. The imitator, less the greater. Say to one of you, yo, what's doing? Without screwing my face up and down a bass, I'm self-brewing. A track runner, a black drummer, supporting the verbal endeavors made to sever some of the snakes. To take a minute to wait and see what the brother made. Strive to imitate, but I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Cause only black got soul, and what I do got is just too hot. I pulled my enemies bombs and they do drop. Imagine if I was ragged on the other side, you wouldn't survive cause you couldn't kick it live. Now you're hell-bent. You're headed for purgatory, my time well spent telling a murder story. Over and over and over I rocked it with rhymes. Read the line. Yeah. I'm cold coolin', I'm never oolin'. I got my tool in my hand, I'm ready to slam Eddie, Sam, or Dan. I'm like a chiller, but iller, still a killer or Manila. Kicking flavor like sarsaparilla or vanilla. So never ever sever this connection. I'm living large and hard on my erection. Ready to stick and depict in a victor. Petty a kid to submit cause I ripped up. Strong, I'm ever growing, no need to show incredible feats. Rappers like a fleet, I'm sewing like a seamstress. I mean this, a genius could have seen this. I'm fiendless in the green to keep piling. Big wildin', a violent profiling. Just taking them out like freestyling. Over and over I rock it with rhymes. Read the line. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, check this. I wanna send a flavor out to the whole crew. Yo, what's up G? What's up OC? The Jazzy G, the AG, and everybody's pulling G's, you know what I'm saying? What's up Money D? My man E Malone on the bone, always on the telephone. And I wanna say what's up to Greg out there, Mom Duke, the whole family. I wanna keep the flavor to the K-Love.
Don, yeah. Soon as you got like 10,000 different styles, right? Once you kick like 3 verses and yo, we quit it.
I'm ready for action, 2 fractions from a contraction. Just sit back in the track and react to the way I decay, the way I display. I run a relay held together by my DJ in the rear, but my suckers near and those who dare. I'm housing your ass like welfare. Pro say am I, you say semi. But when I challenge you to pick up the MIC, you start shitting. You knew Don was getting rough, sitting tough, and you still huffing puff. Enough, I'm rushing, crushing, full of bussin'. Don't wanna cuss, but they're full of something newer. Unlike manure, more like the sewer slime. It took a whole crew to do a rhyme. More dope than a whole row of Anderson. MCs panicking, stiff like mannequins. On a trip with no type of direction. A direct side effect when I'm wrecking. That's the story, real gory. Noriega played a traitor, slayed his way to glory. But I'm playing a better party than actor. Back to Africa, second chapter. After the massacre, I'll get back to ya. First I'll rap to ya, then I'll fracture ya.
Whatever I aim at, I run them all.
Cause I'm hazardous.
Whatever I aim at, I run them all. Hey yo, Don, that shit was dope.
Yeah.
But do me a favor, man.
What's up?
Why don't you kick the ill shit?
I like to paint a picture, switch up bodily fluids when I do it. I'm moving on up like an escalator or the elevator, so let me elevate. I won't hesitate to drop them into pieces, each as deep as a river phoenix, looking good there. Saw materials in there with the good hair, but not twist, cause this is not acceptable, not respectable for the white chalk which crust like dust when I bust caps. With that, I have my non-believer and I see you leave. I don't need a sheet amounts of 10% of nonsense with placentas, able to give birth to Swahili, Zulu dark like you who, but not sweet for these interferes. For years of tears and tears, but now I'm hearing beers allow me to say what should be said. Dad, it's what you get for saying what's inside your head. He fled, but I chill in the bed with the coochie with a pair of Gucci underwear. Under there's kinda funny, like honey worth money. A 20 will get ya, a dummy to act
when I wrote this, cause I broke bricks with the throat, and I hope I don't choke if I come off a little like a villain or a small fry. They all try, but they die like a fall guy. I'm a beware, the church is scared, and those who stare hit all of my ass like underwear. Rub off fast like glass plus and cuts and busts, and you can't get enough of the rough stuff. And those are the dark with heart don't even embark or attempt to ignite spark, cause I'm smooth like licorice. MCs are ticklish to go in and laugh you and spit in this sport, cause you got caught. What you ought to do is get taught voodoo, but you do that too bad to make the crew mad. So bring 2 body bags so I can pack up your PA, smack up your DJ, make a break that'll take your producer 3 days. Don't interrupt or obstruct chords construction. There's only one of my functions, spontaneous. I don't care what name you is, miscellaneous, claim me the zaniest. Taken in by the force of course, the force of course. Never take a loss, that's straight across the board. I score more than a whore with a fast door. Max to get act with a hack store. You're more boring when you're indoors, therefore I tour, cause I'm more intense. Line makes sense from the first sentence. Invents rhyme dense as a rich. Inch by inch, step by step, I kept enduring. My rep took a sidestep. Summer, where beer took the summer. Their MCs went understill in the wonder years. Sits around 10 a mile, men around. Like Bruce, I gotta send around. More kicks that I contain a full hit each. So let the bullshit cease. Each now that I found gets around 10 degrees higher, cause I attempt to pound tons of words, not many verbs, but I still serve. I curve from the shit already heard.
Whatever I aim at, I run them off.
I get hazardous.
Whatever I aim at, yo, that was 3 out of 10,000 rhymes you just heard. Now tell me, can you figure out how much that was?
Yeah.
Yo, if not, I'm out of here. Yo, this is producer Chris. Peace.
And this is Godfather Don, to those who know me, MC Don to the rest. And I want to send a strong shout out to the Definitive Order and everybody in the bush, Greg, and another Greg, and all of the rest is something like that. Cause I'm hazardous.
And we out here, sliding like all. Peace, see ya. Whatever I aim at, I run them off. 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 Whatever I aim at, I run them off.
Come on, y'all. Yeah. Full circle, dropping a verbal cipher. 360 degrees to me is like a chance for you to enhance the instrumental. You're only using the third, so you're a gentle giant. A client and your lawyer's smiling in the dark cause you're in a park wilding crazy. You can say maybe, but there's a lady battered and bruised and now her baby, which is unborn, is born into prejudice. We need to erase this. Here the Methodist, love and peace and unity in the community. But brother still humming that tune to me. Don't you know you're headed for self-destruction? But you're doing nothing for your self-esteem. Yo, you know what I mean? Check the man in the mirror, now he's rarely seen. He's a teen about to enter manhood. Without knowledge himself, he ain't a damn good, just a dum-dum. And when his mom come to give him help a belt, she need a stun gun. So add on, brother, start doing the math. So next time, it won't be you in the rad, but 2 in the class building verses. To uplift and no ripping the curses. Here's a rhyme, a line, a verbal outreach. Take a bite like a plum or a pear or a peach or a melon, a mango. Then drop the Kango, study lessons, get angle on a devil. And as many guys as he could be black too. And I realize it's knowing, showing, so it's time to go in a little deeper to grow the whole hoe in. Is it Christmas? Is it time to shoot the gift? I'm like a shotgun. I drop them swift and painless. But do I want to hurt you now? Cypher. Cause I'm going full circle. Start waving it back and forth as I continue to kick the flavor. One time for your mind, check this. Hold it, my pen is still smoking, and this verse is just a small token of my sincerity. A devil can't get near to me, poof, I blow them up, the brothers cheer me. Throw a point for us up on the scoreboard, cause with a pen in my hand, I'm a warlord. Building and teaching, constantly preaching, studying my Bible, till I'm meeting my maker, the giver and taker of all life. I'm the son, so here comes the strife, but I learned a lesson. So in turn came the blessing, now Allah's hands caressing my soul. He gave me the hammer and the anvil, the forge the straw that broke the camel's back, and
now I'm on a journey back to the essence, cause suckers couldn't burn me. I'm universal in my thought and patterns. No medallions, cause ain't nothing happening. I don't need proof to the youth, I'm uncouth, rough like the shark's tooth. But I'm not a predator, I just let a more positive force be the boss and set it off easy. So I made the track greasy and let the power of God release me from the shackles and chains, not on the hands but the brain. But I'm in pain, for the lane remains the game, while the brothers in the game will always claim that the main problem is a lie is missing. You lost your soul, so listen. For the Don has dropped the bomb, and the fallout will last for years and bring the brothers all out in the open. Now I start hoping that black minds stop falling down a slope and rise up just like a geyser. Then realize the scope is wider than the whiter. Then unite a clan that won't hurt you, cause the world will be turning full circle. But everybody on this earth, you know what I'm saying? We all in this together. I didn't make this record with just my people. I made it with a whole lot of people. And that's why it's dope. And that's why it's a peace thing this year. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop with all this negativity. We need to stop lying, stop crying, so the brothers will stop dying. Word. Peace. AG dope. Peace to my man Gary. Peace to Greg. Peace to all the keepers of the funk. You know who you are. And I want to send a very big peace out to my family. Yeah, boy. Yo, what's up, Luke?
What's up, Don?
Yo, it's time to show them that sleeping with the enemy can be bad for their health.
So much gun.
Word. You know. Yeah. I'm lethal as poison, erasing the toys in the place, so don't show your face. Not a trace has to rhyme advance, you can't evade. Try to fade, get in the shade, it's a storm, so you gotta wade through this groove, this too deep for you to rip. Don't say shit, let's do this. The final countdown, we're bound to pound you down, but I'm pissed off. So now the sound changes slightly, and both might be persecuted, executed, so don't try me. I get real loose like a noose and start lynching. The rope gets tighter, but who might have mentioned that I'm not out for justice? I'm marked for death, above the laws to touch this. You get poisoned, black death invades your soul. You hold your heart and grab your hold up. That's just the first stage. The first page is a matter of fact. The first page of the thesis, the rhyme continuum elevates, delegates, send to him. Who's the enemy? The one side who bars divide, or the darker guy who chose to hide? I'm not the judge, I won't budge opinions, see? And now you know, you're sleeping with the enemy. Hey, Luke, treat them like a fader, fade them out, play them out later. You played the original, collecting residuals, but now the spiritual searching for miracles. Pain and black attack like a panther, rip MC's to shreds and Kev's hands are cut through you like a guillotine. For ill CNC and I made as a killer scene. Brain creates it, the physical man is the tool. Combine the fine and blind the fool, erase the negative, conduct the positive. While I'm dropping it, it scares the opposite. Crimes and misdemeanors, it's the scene of the kill. Real and mean, you haven't seen a real MC strip beats like wood, so never in your existence should you step up to the dawn when I'm standing to kiss the hand and start demanding more styles from father that I kept in case I had to waste the face who stepped in the line of fire, and that's the end you see. Cause yo, you're sleeping with the enemy. Kinda like venom, for the wrong with something in them. I rip shit up just like denim, worse than a spinal attack with the wrong fact. Don't try to jump like a high cause I find you black. You know I'm the breeder of rhymes that seek to defeat you and burn like gonorrhea. Don't try to be a Don walking, you're all in the dick right here when I'm talking. I hammer the anvil whenever I speak fast, that's the weapon. What's the question? Will he last? No, I doubt that. Once I show my offbeat technique, wreck me. Oh, I doubt that. Fuck the comedy, there's a beat. At the end of the verse, you need a reap. Cause when I unleash a barrage, the lyrical beats without the weak can never beat me. For I seek and destroy. When I speak, I employ power. Now you're up the creek in a toy boat. Watch the boy croak under pressure. With every measure, you become leisure. You're unsure, insecure, the pain endures. I'm like a torturer with a metaphor. So next time you try to play friend of me, don't even bend on me, cause you're sleeping with the enemy. Sleeping with
another introduction for the brothers who slept on Godfather Don and the rubber crew. The lyrical masters back with an encyclopedia, rhymes, media lines. You can't find a way to defeat me, somehow relieve me. But you can compete with the elite, boy, believe me. The brains are too strained, the struggling crews came. Started to pop that crap and abuse the name. They didn't use the fame to gain insight, but you went out lame, biting what a friend right. You couldn't create a rhyme to make them shiver and shake. On the great, on the break, I fornicate all hell breaks loose. I'm reducing the state of pandemonium, but I'm only one who would never take the shirt off another man's back. This is black time. I heard of the brother man stack, so in fact I'm not just a rapper with seminar material. Down to fight, how can I bar the many sweat it? For 300 years under the crack of the whip, now it's 1990, I'm aching to flip. Keep sweating, keep sweating, keep sweating, keep sweating, keep sweating, keep sweating, keep sweating. Why they sweat? I said keep, not keep, so stop sweating the chief with a beef that's ball or bust out deep. Give him relief in a rhyme like Novocaine. The need of the hip hop hero hard, so I came off like Zorro, crashing through a window. Relieve the art of hard rhyme and then go into the sunset. Girls is tainting me like the Beetle, or easels painting me up like a bandit. The Cisco kid in effect, digging a wreck. Hand me a check and I get crazy. The money that phase me, I ain't a fiend for the buck, it just grazed me. I'd rather have a TKO taking kids out, and if sure, I got pulled like a rich shore. My brain explodes, but I can't explain just like a bomb. Picture that, cause the next frame's about to roll. Cause I took a stroll on the wild side, burned the sucker, got a mile high. He was dope, but I was doper. I dogged the brother so much, he had to wear a shoulder. Keep sweating, keep sweating, keep sweating. Why they sweating? Keep sweating, keep sweating, keep sweating. Yo, never a facsimile, lyrically I hit it hard, so call me Sugar Ray, the bells the beat. I bet I could've slayed or played or laid out any and all, many a fall when I display out. Raging's rhyming styles toying with time and while the rest remain docile, not common while the Don proceeds the feeds of these MCs. You need to be leaded, that's why they sent me. The father dope rhymes out, I made to stop, attract the right and exact to play me, I slap ya. No games to play, but James is off and slayed up and made up. So I ate up, fully charged, I'm living large, ready to bars through and peace be sent to the gods who practice kindness. I mean those who be kind of brothers, not the others. Foes you blind too. I'm bright like sun, but the son of none. I'm one who comes to enlighten, then right. Incredible shit, halfway memorized. True facts I attack, never cynical, but once in a while a bit of fantasy keeps in. But that's what rap's about, that's what keeps interest. Don't fess, suggest, just be afraid for the beat I made. Directs me to speak away you never heard before. More than raw, your ears are sore. Hardcore, top 4 original members, all dope. I'm the producer of all dope beats with the juice to motivate, generate, annihilate. Sweet meat with a beat. Keep sweating, keep sweating, keep sweating, keep sweating. Why they sweating? Keep sweating, keep sweating, keep sweating. Why they sweating?
Yeah. Yo. What the fuck? Another cougar playing chuck up. Roundhouse kick through the face and now you're fucked up. I walk the streets of New York when he designed me. Black face, a little crack bass, I'm rhyming G. I get manic. Yo, every time I hold up, he just start light shit up like solar. We can play for like raindrops at close range. Hop another brain shot, man shakes of my cup, but that ain't enough. AKs to rub you out like buck puff. Buckshot to like music in the streets. The hardcore hoodie types, it sounds sweet. It's me, the bag kid up like groceries. And if a heat is involved, nice to know you G. I
shoot up like an addict or morphine on this. Bodies with rigor mortis, it's a raw scene. Now my girl never comes to visit. She ain't with it. She said my homeboy tried to hit it. Damn, what a slap in the face. I load up the shotty for a body to erase. I'm at the end of my rope, killing the drummer slide. Put on a hoodie, why? Cause it's time for a homicide.
With that I can break through, let's go. With that I can break through, let's go. With that I can break through, let's go. With that I can break through.
I'm getting even like Steven, taking revenge like the 5 Venom. 5 slugs plugged in them. I wear denim, not used. 501 blues
And a pair of Fila shoes.
with tracks on the soles. So what I serve justice? I move through time in the hole. Where many brothers often spend a lifetime. I'd rather spend that time writing hype rhymes. But hold up, I'm attacked from the back from the kid's brother. And his mother's twice as fat. But I left him in disbelief. I took the handle of the 9mm and crashed it through his teeth. It was self-defense, so it made sense. I'm positive against a negative either side. Been to my girls are just loving every minute. Screw them, let them shoot them, as long as I ain't in it. It's like a team thing, us against them, is sort of like a football scrimmage. Instead of a ball, it's a rope chain. Hey, and many brothers are down with a dope game. In the park, after dark, you see a spark? I just let off on a knock. Hav pulls up and it's time to ride. What's up, Hav? Cause it's time for a homicide.
With that I can break through, let's go. With that I can break through, let's go. With that I can break through, let's go. With that I can break through,
time for the homicide.
With that I can break through, let's go. With that I can break through, let's go. With that I can break through, let's go. With that I can break through, let's go.
Dark alleys and streets I know well. It's like a walk through hell, so I don't sell out. Bullets are my best friends. They get ends, influence the skins and protect the bins. I shoot holes in street signs for girls that are losers. Knock out the K in this Nuka Avenue. V8 riders getting nervous. Those young boys are no good and they hurt this. I stepped off, I couldn't interfere. 3 blades out of brothers paid and they out of here. That's just another chapter. The day after, they in church getting wrapped up. We don't need drive-bys. They got spies with eyes in the skies, so why try to speak knowledge? Hey, that's drop time. Every minute they in it's winning with a Glock 9, and I got my hate and it's cop fine. After dark, I depart from a straight line. EVILNOTME is the verdict. I hope you heard it. So if you roll up, spray me, and try to glide, you be the victim of a homicide.
With that I can break through, let's go. With that
What's up,
I
man?
can
What's
break
up?
through, let's
Yo,
go. With
that
that
shit was
I
kinda
can break live, let's go. With that I
On
can
the
break
homicide,
through, let's go. With that
Cause it
I
was
can break
produced by
through,
motherfucking
let's go.
Godfather
With that I
Don.
can break through,
Days.
let's go. With that I can break through, let's go.
Have
With that
it.
I can
Wow.
break through, let's go. With that I can 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 break through, let's go.
Like the exorcist, so hold on to your garlic, cause next is this dope man with a dope plan. Think about whether your whole band can understand and cope, man. A rhythm, a rap, to do the mathematical equator, state of great, rape the rap's tragical. You on a fight of your peers, and fighting the deers, and writing in deers like shears appear to sever your ears. Making contact, taking lines back, breaking compact disc in half, creating rhymes that flow like lava, burn while it rolls, then unfold the whole turn to solid gold. Involuntary excellence.
on a microphone. If you could bite the tone, would you recite your own brain waves when play seek mine? So wait, ways are invade weak minds. A quota got the whole of heights, like a bowl of rice, hot and steaming and screaming, cause I told you twice. This dope is like a lethal injection, and next in line, you got beef, who's the flexing a rhyme full of dopeness, full of metaphors. That's why I wrote this, yo, I'm feeling better for you, your crew. I'm fit to school a fool and bust out the pestilence with involuntary excellence. With involuntary excellence. You get beat cause the rhymes are weak. Don't even speak for weeks until you reach the peak of greatness. Then come against the lyrical miracle, spiritual one who spins the maddest hard grammar, lyrical destruction, baddest art and a cynical eruption. Erodes you out of shell like oxidation. You'll never remain the same. The game is occupational hazard. So flash with caution or get waxed with a little distortion. A speech impairment, insects you can't rhyme. You need a sedative, then next you chant time. You got your leg on the door, you're begging to explore metaphors that tour. In other words, roar to endure. Be sure the kid stores more power. Don't bother hit pause. You're like a tree in Brooklyn. You never grow. Bite the dope with a little hope and never know. You're the first to master chronology. You keep feeding for the faster tonality. You get it down packed, then run around that court with the sound you brought. You're gonna sound rap. Origination takes concentration, manifestation from a nation on occasion. Sounds right and sometimes sounds hype for no award. One rhyme sounds like mine. So now I get pissed. Clear the stage, cause next when I drop this, a lyrical master will bash and bruise it, cause you abuse the style. Who asked you to use a technique? Trying to wreck beats, step in this studio and get a deck each. Voluntary excellence. Yeah. My brain clicks like a click track. Brother, better get back with that weak foundation beat. I got it going, it's led, you're slowing the pace. You're holding the face, just sitting down patiently. The feeling effects, a bottle of Bex. I'm ready to flex, so tell me who's vexed so I can snap next. I'm in a dope mode, and it's no holds barred. Sporting polo, of course, the soul is regard. A freestyle that broke all boundaries. You want dope? Well, that's what you found in me. Raw like cocaine, hype like heroin, tall like no shame. My fight's never been lost. It's like the Apollo, you try to follow. Let the same man greet you and teach you, but nah, though. It's a double feature in me as a preacher and you as a creature. Then I'll be reaching incredible heights. So grab a hold of me, squeeze tight, cause what you write too old will be drugged through the universe. So wear your seatbelt, cause I'm a jet and you can bet the weak melt. Fascination has you making motivation, goes to make a revelation. Tell the nation devastation has you facing degradation. I make a situation hot like fire, burn like a bunch of burner once in turn. You might form a theory, but more that this takes. So come on, hear me, cause there's no mistakes. Involuntary excellence. Yeah. Involuntary excellence, boy. That's how the whole unit is dropping it for the 90s. G, DOA, Flatbush, definitely in effect, boy. And we out on the involuntary excellence tip. Peace, the Chubb, Kane, Marley Marl, and the keepers of the funk. Large Professor, we out of here. Peace. What's up? Put some licks on this. Security, step back and let me enter. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Do you remember the same man with the game plan? The winner center over and over again. I'm knocking niggas in a state of illusion. A greater confusion, or better yet, amusing would be me lose it. Never, I ain't having it. Here's a power man. You're wondering how I can. Just give me an hour and I'll bet your royalty check. You can't wreck this. Don't wanna select this. Then hit the deck. If you wasn't prepared or you were scared, you shouldn't have stared. Don't even dare. The parents are not here.
fly to a next show. I didn't check no weapon, but you still step in to a jam, a program at the chop shop. An itty bitty midi chord, nice hype hop. It's top 10 again, but I wouldn't sell a bin again. They had to grade what I made as a win again. In touch with blackness, a reason discovery. A arm, a leg, a arm, a head covers me snugly. And of course, all above me right. Yo, check out what the Don be right. And a quote from the audience. Many fans be with it, but some admit it. They can't stand me, but that's the price I paid for being lyrically strong. Now that's a hell of a song. It's so funky. God damn, that shit is funky. Yo, run that back there, yo. We should have been recording that shit, man. Run that back. That had him so damn fun. You know, you need to throw next verse on that, man. You know how out here we out here with the boys just chilling with a bucket old chicken. So you know what to do? You need to kick the next verse to that. Alright. Hailing from the projects with a master plan, disaster and a faster hand made the man more tougher, but not too tough though. I'm roughing up the cover lover and I snuff those who perpetrate, who play the great, jetting the fraud. You couldn't score if your man was controlling the board. Can't cheat or beat or defeat the elite microphone. Tweet when the Don speaks eruption. Competitors suffering, I better to snuff them late, cause I love when I take them for a mental ride via telepathy. When I jet brains wet, you're forgetting me, but I'm the terror in the mirror. My reflection cause erection for who's ever nearer. And now I hear a fool but rhyme betrayer playing the bayer. Extra shift when I lay your head out. Yo, I took him out like a blind date. And check out the time, rate the mind state. The lines make sense from the brain. A penny for my thoughts. Give me a yard, homie, cause you're caught from behind. Your third eye wasn't in effect, chief. And like Freddy, you wasn't ready, you was asleep. And while I sweat on your back reads the name Don. Woo! That's a hell of a song. It's so funky. Woo, man, that Don there, that king that don't flavor. You know, woo, that don't be good. You know, you need to get enough verse on that. You know what I'm saying? Cause it all you be here funky. We out here picking our toes, you know, getting our G's between our toes and Don. You just come in here, get some more flavor on that shit. Yeah, yo. Alright, check this out. Yo. Easy on the fader. Let me speak the piece. I mean, release the freestyle masterpiece that took weeks for me to scribble it. Put in order so I can slaughter 10 of them. We got soft cell or hell breaks loose. As I induced the juice that's overproof. Bacardi couldn't handle this. 120's the number. So I broke to the crate for a soul drummer. Like a handle a rap, like an anvil. I'm forging lines and go. Tell me, can you imagine a brother who's ragging? I mean tagging, not even a dragon. Fagging what I'm bagging. Full of soul, street like F's through me. A heart of stone from a brother trying to do me. Of course the crew arose above those who chose. They just froze and they rose to oppose against the Godfather. Yo, I bother to diss the author of rhymes that are harder. Okay, if you wanna battle me, here's what it'll come to. I run your ass on like a gumshoe. The 9mm packing. Don't rhyme inventor, centipede attacking, macking hardcore. You can never be that superior. But with the variant, hearing these flat, but bars erected and subjected. The variant staring ears and tears neglected. But that's the price to pay for being lyrically strong. And that's a hell of a song, so funky. Woo! Yo, that's so funky. Yo, Don, come on here, man. You be putting that snare in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like this little shit on this shit. I can't get this straight. I hear the phone track. This is like me sitting on the street there, drinking my toast cheese with my mother and shit. It sounds good. Don't keep the flavor, Don. I know everybody else in that pop you got with you be getting that thing like that. Yeah, the Jazzy G. It's a hell of a song to AG. It's a hell of a song to Avion. It's a hell of a song to the great. It's a hell of a The BLACK Mayin, that is the cold letter. We're original, I thought that would mean better. But still a brothers are smothered in ignorance. Forget school, they'll develop that nigga sense. And the bigger sense, yo, they never feel it. So sooner or later they're forced to go out and steal it. Hard situation keeps them facing, keeps them basing. Try erasing us all off the map, cause we're just about that close. Education is what we need the most to learn, to earn, and burn the germs in the community. And flex a little unity, fuck that. For any reason they wanna kill ya. Hey Charlie, did that nigga look familiar? Yeah, lock him up, throw him in a state pen. Break the key, never seems home free again. Prejudice, the killer brother, cause of color, makes him suffer. Yo, I had enough of this. Call the police, don't make me laugh. Out of surface, Cecil on a price tag, $5 every hour, 50 cents a minute. Is ya ain't with it. The black is hard like the TV say so. The classroom got your mind like Play-Doh. Keep them docile, let them drop while the lane remains the game. That ain't my style is for me. For my fist to be breaking the mystery. My land is a fee. That's right, boy. Back time. You know what I'm saying? We got our backs against them. It's time to just break out and be free. Hey, yo, age is a number, so it's no wonder why the underage slum the page to get paid. And I'm not the one to say it's right. Remember, the ink is black, the page is white, so I write and ignite another dope rhyme. But you don't listen when it's money and coke time. Your mother's crying, depicting the illest scene. Her life is scarred cause your heart that just killed a teenager. But he major, cause a wager wasn't paid up, so he got sprayed up. Wait up, I'm not saying the spraying is wrong, but underlaying the song, the slaying was wrong. Now it's over, time to change, time to claim, time to gain, time to aim, the game to reign. Together there's strength in the masses, but too many blacks fall back on their asses. The opposition's on a mission, why don't you diss them? Break away from the system. Hard as street light, tempers a brother's soul. Sharp as a knife, take a life for another gold chain. The little brother thinks you're a hero, but late at night in his bed where the tears flow, wondering if you get home safely. You're making a big deal so he can't say sleep. Imagination starts to run wild. This is what happens when a young child starts to look up. You gave him a hookup, all his time is took up, selling cook up. Ayo, just say no, throw away yo, yeah yo, just stay home and play Seiko. Clock the time and block your mind and rock my rhymes, cause it's black time. Cause it's black time. Not being whack, I'm exact original. Residues are given to the man who said you can make it if you try. So thought our lives, so the unity died. You went right back to the Uzis and dumb guns. The beast is hurting us into a lump sum. Don't you see the plan? Won't you be a man to lead a band of the hand? Picture me and you, now that's two. We need a few more stepping in kindness. How's that for a new law? Imagine no more tag, it's nothing in drive-bys. It ain't impossible, that's just the white lie. Don't believe a misdeed won't make you achieve more. You need to feed, just read more. Strengthen the life force, travel the right course. Learn to ignite in a fight, just recite more. If that don't work, then turn the other cheek. If you're forced to swing, of course the brother's weak. I won't speak on the topic any longer. Drop it, that's the former. Let's speak on a stronger agenda. No more will I bend the rule for some new fool who surrendered the street life. But he said he had beef, right? But 3 days later, a mouth full of gold teeth like a king. You got more gold than an Aztec, but you didn't even buy drawers with your last check. Now what kind of model is that for a young one to look up to? Get out of my face, you dum-dum. Explore your mind, clock the time and chop the line. That's black time.